I was watching this video today on Usyk's training, on Alexander Usyk, who's just, did you see that fight?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the best of all time. One of the absolute best heavyweights that's ever lived.
The thing that was remarkable about, and I agree, the thing that's remarkable about that fight is Dubois came out the first round and was aggressive. And I'm like, oh, right. Dubois is
fucking dangerous.
Is coming, dude. And he like, this is an opportunity and I'm not going to lose it. I'm like, and Usyk felt that. They said between rounds, he felt it. And he's like, okay, I can't let this guy get confidence.
Yeah.
So he stepped in the center of the ring and just started countering him and not giving up any more ground.
Yeah, and cutting these angles. These, like, he just downloads what you're doing and starts adding in feints. And, you know, Joshua said that when he fought him, rather, that at the last round he had never been more tired in his life. He just couldn't believe how tired Usyk makes you because he's constantly feinting and moving. So I watched this his training routine today. Jesus Christ, man. Like, no wonder he's in insane shape. He would swim sometimes for 5 hours a day. 5 hours of just laps in the pool. He starts his day at 4:30 in the morning. So 4:30 in the morning, he gets up, eats breakfast, and has his first training at 5. At 5, it's all conditioning. It's all like running, rowing, biking, takes a break, eats again, takes a little nap, back in the gym again like 2 hours, and then he's sparring, boxing, doing all that workout, then eats, takes a break, relaxes a little bit. Evening session is boxing. An evening session, he's sparring, he's hitting mitts, he's hitting the bag, gets up in the morning, he does it all over again. And it's all like this. That's that reverse hyper that I was just showing you.
That's crazy.
That's the machine that Louis Simmons created that is fucking phenomenal for your lower back. It decompresses your back actively on the downswing and strengthens it on the upswing. And Louis, who is a genius, who was one of the only guys that we ever traveled to do a podcast with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, I got to get this guy on film. He's a legitimate strength genius. And he developed that machine because he had a bulging disc. And they were like, oh, you got to get your disc fused, because he was a power lifter, fucking complete maniac, complete psychopath on steroids his whole life. He was an amazing person. And he was like, that doesn't make any sense if compression is what the problem was.
Right.
Decompression will fix it. And he devised that machine to actively decompress on the downswing. So strengthening all the tissue around that and then decompressing it on the downswing.
Wow, that makes sense. He must have had did he have some kind of an engineering background? Oh, he must have to create that.
There's Louis, the fucking man.
To create that thing.
Such
you
a
know what I mean?
fun guy to talk to, too. He's just such a fucking psychopath. An intelligent psychopath. And look at his back. West Side Rules.
Oh, my God.
Swords and knives and shit. Just a fun dude. But genius when it came to strength and conditioning. I mean, so many guys like... MMA fighters went and trained with him. Matt the Immortal Brown did a lot of training with him, and then used a lot of his stuff with Matt sells equipment now too. It's a lot of stuff that he worked on with Louis.
Right.
But it's like he'd have all these guys that were like these world champion lifters. I mean, these guys are fucking gorillas.
Gorillas, man.
Big shaved head gorillas.
Yeah.
But Louis was the man. And so that machine he devised just specifically for that. But Usyk's training, a lot of it is like ladder board, on the ground, the ladder where you're doing the steps.
Yeah.
It's like constant shuffling back and forth, spinning. It's all these punches with medicine balls. It's like when you watch him train, it makes sense because he's training specifically to move differently than everybody else does. It's all these constant movements and switches and angles and strength. And, he's a legit heavyweight now. He's 227 for the Dubois fight. And, this is coming from a guy who was the undisputed cruiserweight champion. So he's a small heavyweight, but the best heavyweights were small, except for Foreman and a couple other guys. Like Tyson was small. Ali was not big. He's exactly the same size as Ali when Ali was in his prime.
Holyfield
was not big.
Came
exactly.
Yeah. But he unified that cruiserweight division. Like he didn't get any gifts.
Nope.
There, he went around and unified it, and then moved up, and then unified. I mean, it's just what was the how many weeks is that training camp?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it has to be 3 months plus. I mean, I would imagine the most difficult opponent for him is Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury's 6'9". He is an incredible boxer. He's one of the best boxers of all time, and regardless of any division, just skillful.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is a skillful boxer. He's slick and intelligent. And people talk about like what's next for Usyk. Should it be Joseph Parker? Yeah, that would be a great fight. Joseph Parker deserves it.
Right.
But what I want to see before the hay's in the barn, I want to see one more
Fury.
Tyson, because Fury's the only one that's given him problems, the only one that came close. He hurt him to the body a bunch of times in his fight. He was lighting him up with a jab. Those fights were close.
They were very close.
They were close. I mean, Usyk almost stopped him in the first fight. I think it was the ninth round.
Yeah. He knocked him down, yeah.
And he pulled back when the referee was like calling it a knockdown, where he could have caught him 1 or 2 more times.
Right.
And that would have probably been a wrap. But other than that, like, no one has given Usyk the problem that Tyson Fury's given him. And I think you give Tyson one more shot at it, where, I mean, he's training now. I know he's posting up a lot of stuff about his times. Like, he's doing a lot of endurance work now. And so he's gearing up.
Is he going to have a fight before? He's got to have another fight.
He doesn't have to.
No?
Nah, right into the fucking, come on, man. This guy's a veteran. He's been doing it forever. Right into the Fury. Right into the fire, rather.
See, I want to see Fury and Joshua.
Oh, yeah.
That's an all-England
Oh, I'd love to see
bash.
that, too.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that, too.
That would sell out like Wembley.
Well, they're talking about doing...
They were supposed to fight many times a long time ago. It kept, they were supposed to fight. They thought they were on a, and the money was never right or something. But now with like Turkey Al-Sheikh in the mix,
Well, it would, if they decided to do Parker versus Usyk, which is a great fight, I think that would be the fight that they would have underneath. That would be amazing. Tyson and Joshua.